What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. The title of this video is The Apology Trap. And this is one of the things that the narcissist will definitely try to do sometime after the discard. Now, there are two types of apologies. The first one is the fake apology, whereas they're going to kind of call themselves apologizing to you, but in a way of like what they call it, blame shifting. They're going to blame you for the reason they behaved in a way to make you not want to deal with them anymore. That's their way of apologizing, which is the fake apology. The second apology is the apology trap. And this is when they come and so-called confess to, treating you in a way, and they know that their behavior was completely out of order and unacceptable. And they know that, they kind of admit to doing you wrong. And they may even go into details, but they're not sincere. So this is not a sincere apology. On top of that, let's see, they may even, like, say for instance, if they humiliated you in front of a lot of people. And I'm just going to give an example of my situation with the narc and how I was approached about a month ago. And after I confronted the narcissist, or pretty much told them how they need to just get out of my face with the foolishness because I'm not for it. The narcissist, they kind of approached me in a way where they were intimidating me, or, trying to provoke a fight, trying to provoke a physical fight. And so once I seen that, they're just bluffing and not going to do nothing, they just walked away. So a narcissist, they are the biggest bluffers. They're not going to do you anything. All they do is threat. And it's just a bunch of empty threats when it comes to, well, in my situation, I'm going to take that back because I've seen videos, I read stories and stuff of narcissists who really have got physical with people, like a real fist fight. So some of them are violent. And this one is even violent, but maybe because we was at work, they knew how far to take it with themselves, because I'm not pushed to the point where I'll pass the first lick. Like, you really have to have put your hands on me first in order for me to defend myself. So anyway, after this narcissist did all of this, that was like the end of it for me. And I knew it was coming to this. I just took a chance and did it. So I confronted them, which I've been told never to confront a narcissist, but I did it anyway because I'm not afraid. So, I mean, what they gonna do other than just get mad? And then we were at work, so I didn't think that nothing would happen anyway. They just bluffed. And so now, weeks on down the line, they tried to come at me with a fake apology, like blaming me for the reason for the blow up that they had against me. And not taking no responsibility for their own actions, like not really seeing, their faults, not really saying that something is seriously wrong with them. And the second apology is this fake apology that I got yesterday. And I'm like, anyway, I already knew that that was coming. It was just a matter of time. They also went to a mutual friend of ours, and they brought them along, like using them as a witness, or to them, like, to me, I took it as an audience. Like the narcissist, they'll use somebody as an audience to put on this fake apology, like try to offer you a fake apology. And so that they will have a witness in saying that, well, at least they did try, when, none of that really matters. It doesn't matter who's there to witness the apology, because they'll never really know what the victim is dealing with, unless they can admit to the fact that the victim is dealing with a narcissist. And they're not going to admit that because it's just hard to prove to someone that you're dealing with a psychopath. And so that's the fake apology. That's the apology trap. And what they'll do, like what this one did, was apologize for, approaching me in a way like they wanted to fight and stuff like that. And it just kind of went in one ear and out the other, because I seen straight through them. I know that the apology wasn't sincere. I know how their mind work. I know how they just was playing games. I know how they just trying to lure me back into this relationship that it'll never be again, you know, friendly work relationship or whatever. It'll never be that again with this person. And so I'm just like listening to everything they're saying. I'm being the gray rock at this point. Not really trying to, not trying to give them any feedback on this explanation, whatever it is they're trying to do, because it wasn't an apology. But this is just another type of tactic they'll use to apologize, and this is an apology trap. And so if I would have like accepted the apology and stuff, they would have felt like they got me back. And so from that point on, after they offered the apology, they thought that we were back in just because I walked away by saying, okay. But I didn't say, well, I accept your apology. No, because the way that it went down, they did this in front of multiple people. I mean, we were at work. More than just the one person that they brought into the conversation witnessed it. So why wouldn't you apologize to me? If you were sincere, you would have done it in front of everybody who you tried to embarrass me in front of. You wouldn't have just pulled this one person, aside and said, come with me while I go and apologize to her, because that was their way of just saying, I got a witness. And they know that this person want us to have this like friendly relationship again, and it's not going to happen. And I've expressed this to this person over and over again, that I'm good. I don't want to be friends with them again. And it seemed like they don't want to accept it. That's their problem. But you're not going to force me to do something that I don't have no interest in doing. But the narcissist, they're not going to take no for an answer. So I'm used to the next move that they were going to make. And so that's when they offered the fake apology, the apology trap. They think that they have trapped me just because I said, okay. It's like that's all they needed to give them a little boost of energy again, to think, yes, I got her back. No, you don't. But I'm going to let her think that. I'm going to let her think that. It's good to let the narcissist believe what they want to believe sometimes. You just have to be strong enough to know how to play your cards, and play your cards smart. Because if you don't, you'll find yourself, you allow yourself to be back in a situation you used to be in, being a narcissist victim. And I know that I'm not going there again. I'm just not trying to give, my life that kind of time again. But I'll let them think that, because I know how to play my cards now, because I know what I'm dealing with. And so, yeah, that pretty much explains what I call a narcissist apology trap. Now, this is just like another level of their games, the games that they play. And so there's just something that I just wanted to like shine a little light on for anybody who might not be aware of this, if they ever had to discard a narcissist. And they're going to do all types of things. It's not going to stop there. They're just not going to take no for an answer. That's not easy for them to do. They have to be one up on you in any and every situation. And another thing, they're doing this because it's like they can't get this source of energy that they had drained from me for so many years. They can't seem to get that from anybody else. And so another thing that they did, what they did to me is she said, well, first of all, I just want to say that she completely got off subject for a minute, which kind of tried to confuse me, but it didn't, because I know this is just another one of them tactics. She mentioned that, well, somebody in here said that you were talking behind my back. But I told them I know that can't be true, because she wouldn't do that. And mind you that we hadn't talked in about 6 weeks since the incident, since the confrontation between me and her. So I'm like, so why is you like trying to make me look like this angel? Like, so, trying to get confirmation from me. Like, so I know you wouldn't do that, would you? Like, what are you trying to do here? That's what I was saying to myself. What is this all about? So she's like, she said that you was talking behind my back. And I'm like, no, that's not like her. I know she wouldn't do nothing like that. I know she was lying, because that's just how negative people are. They just love to see negativity in the workplace, and they love to see a lot of division. And it just haven't been sitting with me well, and I haven't been resting well at night. I was like, what? And I guess that's a confession to just let me know that it's just been eating her up inside, which I'm loving it. Good. Let it eat you up. Let it eat you up. It can eat you to death for all I care. Like, seriously, that's how I feel. I don't care. So she's like, yeah, so it's just been eating me up. I haven't been resting well that night. I've lost sleep behind this, and I just felt like I had to let you know that, I just don't like this division, and I just want us to be back where we was. So if I did anything wrong, I apologize, but I know she was lying, because I know you wasn't talking behind my back, but I just want to say I apologize. And she threw that out there like real quick, like, let me just say I'm sorry. And it was like killing her to say that. At the same time, she's still trying to play this innocent person who's sincere with their apology in the front of this other person. But like, why couldn't you gotten me off to myself and did that by myself, or either apologize to me in front of the whole, everybody, all of our co-workers, not just one person who the three of us used to work really close and good together. No, apologize in the front of everybody. So that's how you know that it's fake. It's just fake. It's just a trap. So they're planning this Christmas dinner at work, because when we have our Christmas dinner, it'll be about 3 weeks from now. And that'll be for the school, for the students. And then us, the workers, we'll do our own thing. And we usually do this every year, and everybody just, we write down a list of everything everybody's going to bring. And so she like, so I just wanted to apologize. So, and I was like, okay. And I walked off. I was like looking at my phone, like being real nonchalant and rude and just not giving a damn. So I was walking away like, okay, like whatever. I'm listening, but I'm not listening to this bullshit. And so as I'm walking away and we going back in the area or whatever, she said, oh, and another thing, we're going to be putting a list together for the for our little dinner that we're going to have before we get out for the Christmas break. Because when the children get out for the Christmas holidays, we are off also. And we're going to be out probably like almost 3 weeks. And so, like I say, we usually bring a dish, everybody put in and just, put down by their name on the list, like what we're going to bring. So she was like, so I put down what everybody going to bring. So you want to bring something? Like, and I'm like, here she go again, trying to go around and play like she's the leader of everything, or like she came up with the idea. This is something that we've all been doing for the past 5 years. Stop coming to me like you came up with the idea and this is why you really was coming to me. Like, you just trying to get me to be involved in something that you're involved in. And I don't want to have nothing to do with something that you're involved in. And why are you the one bringing a list around? Like, why I gotta be you? All you had to do is say, oh, the list is on the wall for the dish that we bring for the Christmas dinner. But you don't have to go around and write it down for everybody. Like, we don't know how to write down on a list what we're going to bring. It's like they always have to put themselves in a position to be the leader or be in charge of something. And I hate that about the narcissist. But that's one thing that they do the most. They always have to be in control of something or somebody. And so I was like, I'll let you know, because I really don't want to have nothing to do with it. So I just told her that to get out of my face. She was like, well, it don't have to be nothing cooked. Well, I already know that. I don't need you to tell me that. Like, you really going to stand up here and tell me that I don't have to cook something? Like, I don't know this already. I know what I don't have to do because I don't have to participate, because this is just a job. This is something that we do on the side if we choose to do it. First of all, I don't have to be included. I don't have to do nothing that I don't want to do. And that's what she need to get through her thick mind. Get it through your mind that I don't have to do nothing that I want to do. I don't want to do. And I have free will to do what I want to do. So you're not in control of nothing here. It's like they always have to make so much, just so much of a fuss about every little thing. Like be so specific about every little thing. They so detailed. Like, you're going to do this and you're going to know I'm not going to do a damn thing. Leave me alone. I don't want to be bothered with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be in your presence. I'm only dealing with you this little bit because I gotta work with you. Ugh. So anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to it just brought me to a moment. It just took me back there for a moment. I'm so sorry for that. But back to this apology trap. That's what they do. First of all, she approached me with it. Then she brought some other foolishness up about some rumor she heard that I said, and she know I didn't say it. She probably made that up just to like get me to say, I didn't say that about you. First of all, you know I didn't say it. This is just another one of your tactics to get a reaction out of me. You're trying to get something out of me because I don't deal with you anymore. Then you mentioned that it's been eating you up, that we haven't talked in almost 6 weeks and stuff like this. I don't care. It's going to eat you up even more so because I'm still not going to deal with you. But I'm going to make you think we okay. Just because I have to do what I have to, do to maintain my peace and sanity in the workplace until I'm granted my transfer that I put in. I put my transfer in, and I should know something by by December 7th. So hopefully there's some good news on December 7th, and I'll be letting you all know that I won't have to deal with this person at all anymore, because it's just been draining. It's been draining, but I've been keeping strong and just dealing with it the best way I know how. Yeah, so after that, she tried to get the list of everything. And that's just something that they do that I just wanted to point out real quick. And so, yes, the apology trap. And I just gave y'all an example of the apology trap. Yeah, so if you have any questions, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. And if you have any suggestions on anything that, you want me to discuss dealing with the narcissist, anything that I left out, just leave a comment down below. So also, if you all enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.